Okay, you guys, so I'm still at the hospital, day 4. So I'm going to be making a series of videos. Right now it's like 5:40 a.m. and just stay tuned for my other videos. I post updates and everything like that. I'm drinking water, but I'm no longer on my IV since I will be going home soon. My lips are like really dry, but I'm going to handle that as soon as I get home. Get some grease, moisturizer on my face, all that. Right now I just want to do a quick little video while I'm here about signs I knew that I was pregnant and how what led me to take a pregnancy test. Unfortunately, I had a miscarriage at 6 weeks, but I still want to inform women on just early signs that I knew I was pregnant, and it's like, might as well make a video talking about it, just to help someone else. So my last menstrual cycle was March the 10th, 2023. It was a normal one. I conceived on March the 25th, 2023, and I took a positive pregnancy test on April the 14th, 2023. Now, I was only 4 days late for my period, and I'm used to being late. Like, my period does sometimes fluctuate, especially if I'm been stressed or overwhelmed, or if I did too much. Like, I'm just, sometimes I just don't even pay attention. Like, okay, well, if it don't come this week, it'll come next week type thing. But there were little signs and symptoms, like I would be getting out of breath faster. My dead giveaway sign was tenderness. Like, it was very, very sore nipples. So that was one of my first signs that I instantly knew I was pregnant. It was different. The second sign was heavy back pain. Now, I haven't had a baby in 8 years. My second eldest, I only have 2 children. My last baby was 8 years old. He's 8 years old now. So I have not had a baby in 8 years. And with him, I went into back labor. So when it was time to give birth to him, I had incredible back pain. I didn't even know it was such a thing as back labor. But yes, I was told I was in back labor. So that same sharp feeling with my back came back, and it was bad. And I'm like, yeah, something ain't right. And I couldn't do activities that I usually did. I'm like a fun mom. I like to jump rope with the kids. I like to bounce on the trampoline. I like to do back bends and cartwheels in the backyard. Like, I'm just a big kid myself, playing with my littles. And when I tried to fit in with them, even my son, he was training me to work out because I did want to lose weight. I noticed that I've been getting a little chunkier too. My very first OB appointment, when I finally went, I had gained 10 pounds. I was 154, and then, because I got weighed in March, I went to the doctor earlier March for pap smear and everything. I was 154, and then when I went to the doctor after I found out I was pregnant in April, I was 163. So yeah, I noticed I had gained weight, and just overall, and I was trying to lose that, and son was helping me, work out and stuff, and he was putting me through drill because my son is in boxing class. And I was trying to keep up with him, just bike riding and stuff. And I would get tired. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? Like, I'm a very active mom, and I cannot keep up with you. I thought I was just getting old. I'm 29, but I thought I was just getting older. I'm like, son, I can't do it. But in all reality, I was pregnant. That was the reason, So, yeah, I noticed another sign was I was very, very overly emotional. Like, I could be watching TV, I would start crying, in those few weeks that I found out, excessive tiredness. I couldn't stay awake for nothing, y'all. Like, I just wanted to sleep, be in bed, and eat. I had bad cravings. When I first found out I was pregnant, I craved soul food. I wanted chicken, I wanted yams, I wanted ribs. I wanted, like, I was loading up on all that, y'all. And it was just weird combos. Like, I went to Big Daddy's Barbecue. I got ribs and pineapples, and then went to Dairy Queen and got a milkshake. Like, yeah, I was on that type of time. I would go to like multiple restaurants, and it's crazy because I would take pictures out at different restaurants. I would take myself out, take the kids out, like every other day. We going to Olive Garden. I'm going to steakhouses, and I would just eat. And even, people are telling me like, dang, slow down. Like, where is he getting all this money from? Able to go out to all these restaurants and stuff. And usually I am a very conservative person. Like, I am a penny pincher. But I don't know, it was something with them cravings. I just blew a lot of money just going out. I didn't feel like cooking all the time. It was just one of them things where I was just like, you know what? We're gonna go to the restaurant, put your shoes on. So, yeah, that was definitely one of my telltale signs too. So over-emotional, excessive tiredness, lack of energy, sore nipples, extreme back pain. It was just, I ended up taking a test. It was positive. I want to say it took the full 3 minutes to pop up. You know how sometimes you take the test and come up right away. It took the full 3 minutes to pop up the line, and I could not believe it. Initially, I FaceTimed my sister ASAP. I was crying. She like, you lying. I'm like, I'm pregnant. She like, you lying. I'm like, no. She like, show me the test. I turn the phone over. I show her the test, and we just sitting there like, oh my God. And she like, don't cry. Like, what are you crying for? Babies are a blessing and stuff. I'm like, I know. It's just I'm pregnant. So, I went to my mom's house, and I just loaded up. The store was gonna close in, like, I kid you not, 15 minutes. I flew down there, and I bought a whole bunch of tests. And I went to my mom's house, and I peed in a cup, and I bought like 4. And I laid all the tests out, and doop, like, I'm dropping into all the tests. I'm like, we gonna find this out for sure tonight. So, as you know, is positive. And my mom, she was just like, well, whew, congratulations. And, I conceived a baby with my ex, and I remember during conception, literally one of the last things he said to me, like, I'm not gonna go into details, but he whispered in my ear, like, we gonna be looking stupid as hell if your ass end up pregnant. Yep, you finna be pregnant after this. And it was just like, okay, I was on birth control, but the type of birth control I was on, due to me having a history of endometriosis, it didn't have any estrogen in there. So the doctor, my OB, had warned us to be careful and let the birth control fully kick in. And then, after that, we can, get active. I did take my birth control for almost a month. She wanted me to take it for a month straight at the same time, and then we can get active. We started getting active like a week and a half before my birth control was fully up. Like, we've been active, but as far as like all the way, no pull-out zone or nothing like that, yeah, we started getting really active like a week and a half before my birth control fully kicked in. He was aware, I was aware of the risk. People still do what they do, even if sometimes that's not the best decisions. But yeah, I'm just letting anybody know who's on birth control. If your doctor tells you something like that, definitely listen, because it's real. Don't think, oh well, I only got 2 weeks left, like, it's good, we should be good, it's gonna kick it. Nah, it's real. I will be doing another video because I did end up being a single pregnant mother. once I announced the news to him, before I announced the news to him. So yeah, imagine me having to tell my family and close friends, and well, my close friends knew, but imagine me having to tell my family, and they actually be like, okay, who is the father? And it's a relationship where I spun the block on my ex, and I didn't even, we were in our little relationship, and I didn't even tell anybody in the first place. And then I had to announce, not only was it with him, but the fact that we weren't even together anymore. So it was just, it was one of them things, y'all. And I will be making a part 3 video about what led to the breakup and how I felt during being a single pregnant woman, and the things I experienced leading up to my miscarriage, and how did he react to it. I'm just gonna try to chop it up in different parts. But yeah, this is my pregnancy story right here, and hopefully this helps a woman, or anybody out there who's looking for early signs of pregnancy. And I'm telling you my journey, and I told you the time span of when I found out and the emotions I went through. So babies are definitely blessings regardless of the situation, and I wish I could have kept mine, but unfortunately life happens, and we're humans, and we can't control human nature. So I hope that this does inspire someone. Just my random thoughts at 5 a.m. So enjoy your day, and hit the thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, comment. Thank you. Bye.